Friends of our channel and YouTubers, this series of videos is a summary of encounters with an alien coming from a planet in the Andromeda galaxy. These meetings are a courtesy of moonexplorer.blogspot.com blog that keeps close relationship with our channel. Pay attention because he likes to explain well the answers. The Questions and Answers Video 2, September 12, 2010. When I asked if I could film our conversation, he answered me not to do because that was his personal initiative and would not be good that was released that way yet. I did not have to disregard the request because I did not want him to leave without talking. The first asks from which my mind was, question, I hope you do not feel embarrassed to be talking to an almost complete ignoramus, who will ask questions that you may consider inappropriate or mushy. I want to be more specific. You can ask what you desire. Okay, question, we find beings just like us, living on other planets in the universe? Clear and obvious yes. Aryans, Saxon, Latin, Oriental, Indian, Indians, blacks, etc. are ethnic groups that came here at the time of the beginning of colonization, all from different corners of the universe. Question, what about the profile of the alien known as a big head, big eyes, high, low, green, what are they? As already mentioned, there are many races of humanoids in the universe, some millions of years older than the ethnic groups known in recent colonized Earth. These humanoids are ancient ethnic groups, living on planets that any Earthling would swear to be the paradise promised by God. From generation to generation they have been changing and adapting their bodies to the reality of life on their planets. There are lizards and frogs green in Earth. The color does not mean anything. Some of the breeds feed of chlorophyllous plants and developed a type of photosynthesis that complements your skin with light as food. Other than the spectrum of light filtered through its upper atmosphere, are white like albino, because it has no more melanin in the skin. It also breeds with thick skin, dark and sturdy, which protects them from excessive radiation from their suns. Much depends on the planet and the habits of that particular ethnicity humanoid. In galactic community there are over 400 different ethnic groups of humanoids, all living in complete harmony with their differences. Question, there are colonies of alien living on Earth? Yes, but not as permanent inhabitants of the planet. There are 2 submarine stations, in deep waters that are home to many transport ships and, a station in Antarctica with complete infrastructure to maintain a base intergalactic of research, support and warehouse where many ships from different planets have a safe haven and supplies, during their stay on Earth. Many ships with problems of storm damage did not fall into the hands of Earthlings because they were rescued before by teams from Antarctic base. Question, where are you living? In some human house in town? No, I am assigned to our ship. When I want to be taken they carry me back. Question, through teleportation? Yes, very simple and fast. Question, so, explain to me why some of the captured alien from rugged spaceships are not rescued by this method? I personally witnessed the capture of an alien 30 years ago and he was not rescued. I will explain. Each crew assigned to a ship has the digital signature of their physical bodies, stored at the beginning of mission in an onboard computer. He only teleport that exact signature. This prevents other organisms may contaminate the ship, when we return. Neither the dust is transported. If a ship has an accident, these signatures of the crew are lost. There are databases of all the crew, but Without a trace of the original computer, it is impossible to find and rescue the individuals captured and removed to indoors. When we received a distress signal, the nearest ship attempts to rescue the crew, but, when it crashes without a cry for help, we do not have much to do. Question: if you have a digital signature on the computer, could duplicate any of the crew, using the database? Of course not. The computer only reads and interprets the data. To explain an easy way to understand, the digital signature has two states, one green and one red. When I am transported, the signature is in red mode, and when I come back is in green mode. There is no way to copy my signature being on the green or red modes, because a state neutralizes the other. The data is really never available cause the green encrypts the data to red, then red can use the data and vice versa. When I leave that specific ship, my crew's signature disappears. Understood the logic? Question: how can you talk to me in my language? Where did you learn? Well, that's an interesting point. The humanoid brain is like an open frequency transmitter-receiver. When you think in your own language. We have a brain system that can use your own translator, and return to the language spoken in our brain, which in turn controls the vocal cords and tongue. Not all races can do this. Some use an electronic device that does exactly the same function. For them it is more difficult when they are in a situation of captivity, because literally has no way of communicating, not talking, much less writing. They simply stop eating to die. It's hard for us to write because it is a mechanical process to which I am not accustomed, but talk is no problem to me. Question: how curious. I saw a film about the autopsy of a humanoid, with just over a foot tall, with a body well proportional to the Earthlings. There is even a race like that, or is something actually false? Yes, they are races. We in the Community Galactica we have about 30 galactic races of humanoids with this approximate size. Those people are very old, developed and intelligent, with excellent relationship with the other breeds. Two of these breeds have small colonies of research on Mars, in your solar system. Question: among the members of Community Galactica, there are some carnivorous beings? I refer to so-called reptilians. Yes, there are many races who consume animal protein processed as you. They have many planets in the early state of development, with many breeds of primitive animals for consumption. The reptilians are actually about 20 subspecies. Coincidentally, the race that I mentioned being in contact with some of your governments is one of those. They are not bad, but take many wrong decisions by momentary interests. It is a race that has evolved to the point of being able to join the galactic community, and from there gain access to technologies that did not have before, to space travel. They have caused problems since. Wait for our next video. Thanks for watching. Join our channel. You are welcome there.